Hello, this is the 98 Ford Expedition I'm trying to sell. I figured I would get a shot of its cold start. This is the first time it's been started in like a week or so, easily. So I did have to install a push button start because there's an issue with the power from the battery not making it to the ignition terminal on the starter. I've changed everything that I think would be the cause of that other than the anti-theft system, but you just turn that key all the way to the ignition portion or whatever, and then you just hold this button and it starts right up. And there's a temperature gauge that doesn't work, so it's like I said, this is the first time it's been started in weeks. Not weeks, but days, rather. Well, probably like a week and a half, honestly. Maybe almost 2 weeks, I would say, yeah. But it has a new windshield. It does have new inner and outer tie rod ends on both sides. New front brake pads. The brake pads in the back are still good, so I didn't change them. Ignition switch. Neutral safety switch, a new starter solenoid, a new starter relay. Oh no, wait, I took the relay back. It did have a new starter relay, but I took that back. I put a battery in it from the junkyard. The one that was in it had been sitting for a while, so I took it out because it wouldn't hold a charge. Like I couldn't even jump start it. It was so dead. But yeah, this is the car. It has third row seating. It's all leather. It's all very clean. I don't know why the check engine light stays on. I don't care. It's so clean, and it has 213,000 on it now, but as you can see, it just rolled over, so that isn't really, I don't think that's that bad. It is higher for sure. It's not a new car though, it's a 98, so I don't know. I'm gonna just get a video of like a walk around. You've probably already seen the pictures of it on the post, and I get some footage. I will get some footage of a test drive, so just so you know that it does run and drive and it doesn't break down or whatever. So you'll be able to hear it shift and all that, and yeah. We're back with that 98 Expedition, and it's been warming up. As you saw before, the cold start. Let's do a quick walk around so that way you guys can see what it looks like in video. I try to be pretty thorough with the pictures that I take, so that way you can see like every angle of the car. But sometimes there's like dark spots. Like right now, the sun is on the other side of the car, so you can't really see the passenger side all that well. But you can see the driver's side pretty good. I hope, anyways. I hope it's not like too shiny or whatever. But that's the only two dents really in the whole car. There's some rust. That's a new windshield. I had some stuff written on the windshield, so that's why it looks a little dirty. I just got done cleaning that off. That's the walk around. Like I said, those dents there, and there is some rust along the bottom of the forget what that's called, that section of car or whatever. Here's the wheels and tires. All right tread. I think they'll be good enough to get through winter. And all the wheels look like that. I mean, all the tires. I don't know if those come like stock on these Fords or not. I'm not a real big Ford guy, so I can't really say. But let me turn the brightness up. There's the tread on the back passenger side tire. There's no like low spots or like where the belt's broken or anything like that. That's the only wheel that is missing the centerpiece hubcap, whatever. Trying to find a good shot here so you can see the tread on the tires. But yeah, there's no, let me turn the brightness down again. Oh, well, that's too low. But there's no low spots on the car, on the tires, for like where the belts are broken around or anything like that. They're good tires is what I'm trying to say. And there's the rust on this side, but these are still good. Like, you can still step on them. I use them to get in and out of the car because I'm not that tall, and plus I don't want to slide in and out of the car and tear this up anymore. That's the only damage on the interior. Let me unlock the car. Oh, here's the it's been on non-stop, and that's how cold it is, or how hot it is rather, or that's the temperature, I should say. It's better. There's the door skins, some discoloration on the carpet there. These are what came in the car. I was gonna buy new ones, but I'm having a hard time trying to sell this for the price that I wanted, so there's no point in me putting any more money into it because it runs and drives, so I'm not gonna get what I really need to get out of it, you know. People expect for you to just give them stuff, I guess. I don't know. But here is the back seat, or the middle seat, I should say. The carpet and stuff looks way better back here. It's my buddy had the car, and he doesn't have like kids or anything, so he's a single guy. And I wonder if I can open this. I might not be able to. Okay, I can. Sweet. But he didn't have kids climbing in and out of the back seat, so the carpets look pretty good. Back seats look pretty good. There's not a bunch of footprints on the back of them. The what is that called? The what is that stuff called? I'm not sure, but it's not falling down. It looks pretty clean. Okay. Open this door up. Yeah, see, the door skins don't look bad at all. You can see that rust a lot better now. But it is I mean, it's an Ohio car, and it's like 20 some years old, so I don't think that's that bad. I would drive it. I want to drive it, but it's not what I do. I need to give that back to my buddy. Okay. Passenger side. So, I mean, like I said, there's zero damage to the interior other than that little spot over there on the seat. The dash isn't cracked or anything. I mean, everything looks really good. Radio works, heat works. I'm not sure if the AC works. I want to say it does. I feel like I remember it working. Alright, that's the walk around. You got the pictures, you got the video now. Let me pop the hood so so you can see that. You can see the engine and stuff. I just got done like spraying it down. I just sprayed it down with some purple power and hosed it off. So if there's any like wetness, like water buildup right there, that's just from the hose. I had to put a junkyard battery in it and new terminals. It's got the 4.6 in it. That's why I'm selling it, because I was going to use it as like a tow truck, but these Expeditions are super heavy apparently, and they don't tow for, they're not very good tow trucks. So, yeah, so there's the engine. And I'll get a quick little shot of the VIN number. There's that. So if you want to use that to like look it up or whatever. Check engine light's still on. I don't know why. It doesn't really do, like nothing's wrong with the car. So we're gonna go on a test drive here soon. She's warmed up and ready to go. So we're all ready, and let's start the test drive here. I don't want to bore you with a really long test drive, but all I did was go from the intersection of 35 and 3rd. I went north, or I went towards 75 onto 35, so towards 49, I think is what 35 turns into. I'm not sure. And now I'm turning left onto Liscum from 35, so it's a decent little highway travel. We're still not overheating. We're still under the halfway mark of the cool and hot gauge, so we have good oil pressure, a good battery charge. We're staying cool. I mean, you see that the brakes work, turn signals work, she goes, she stops. You're not hearing any weird things when she shifts. See that she shifts just fine. The only real issue is the exhaust, and it's something to do with the cat, one of the cats on the Y pipe, and I'm not going to fool with it, because like I said, it's not going to increase the value or the drivability of the car any. I wanted to do a longer test drive, so that way you could see just like, you know, like I don't know, just its reliability. But like I said, I don't have a time-lapse feature on my phone, so I can't do that. But I feel like that was enough. If there was any issues with the car, you would know from that little test drive, at least if you were here in person. So I know that there's some people can do tricky stuff with videos and pictures, but I am making an effort to be completely transparent and upfront and truthful and honest and whatever. So I feel like why would I go out of my way to do all this? No one else is doing this. Why would I go out of my way to do this just to still try to trick you? You know, if I wanted to trick you, I wouldn't be taking as many pictures. I wouldn't be giving you the VIN number. I wouldn't be trying to take a video of a test drive and a walk around and all that, you know. So I don't know, it makes sense in my head. Like I said, I'm trying to be upfront and honest with everything. So I don't know. You believe me, you believe me. If you don't, you don't. You're more than welcome to come to the shop or the house and take it on a test drive. The address is 5809 West 3rd Street, Dayton, Ohio 45417. You can come by whenever. The car is always outside, sitting in front of the shop. This is in my name, so it's not like you're going to have to buy it from my dealership. You're going to be buying it straight from me, so that means you don't have to pay tax or title or anything. I already have a notary, so the title's already notarized. It's a clean, original Ohio title. There's no issues with this car. It's a good running and driving car. If you want something that's reliable, that you can drive to work, you can drive home, you can take it on grocery runs, you could just be just save the mileage on your new car and just drive this. I don't know. Or maybe you want to have something a little bit more reliable, something that you can depend on and you don't have a whole lot of money. This is definitely the car. I've already went through it and done all the work that you would possibly have to do to make this reliable. The brakes are good, the starter's replaced and brand new. The only thing that would possibly go out that I haven't worked on is the alternator and the belts, but everything else is good. I always tell people that if you're going to buy a car, you should always spend at least $2,500 on it, because if you spend anything less than that, you're going to eventually put more money into it, whether it's brakes or an alternator or starter, and eventually it will amount to around $2,500. $2,500 is really the benchmark that gets you a reliable car that you don't have to worry about, you know, coming out in winter, turning the key and it not starting, or it not stopping, or something going out on it, you know. That's the mark, $2,500. This is a $2,500 car for sure. I have absolutely no doubt that this car would make it to Cincinnati or Columbus or Indiana or Kentucky or Tennessee, Cleveland, wherever. I know it's a clean car. It's very reliable, and I know that I know the money and time and labor that I have into it. So, and I'm taking this video and I'm taking new pictures. I'm gonna repost this, and if you like what you see, or if you're interested in it for someone else, or if you just have questions or anything like that, feel free to hit me up. The number and all that information will be in the post where you found this link to the video. So yeah, that's that. I wanted to jack up the car, pop the wheels off, and show the tie rod ends and the brake pads and the neutral safety switch and all that stuff, but it's just a lot of work, and I'm just not going to do that. I feel like I've already put enough time and energy into this car. I think it will sell with what I'm going to put on the window. I'm going to just go ahead and put $1,800 on it. I just want to try to get back what I have into the car, so that way I can put that money, you know, in a couple other cars for the shop, not for me. This was I don't know, this just isn't a good selling car, so there's no need to be greedy for me anyways. I'm not a greedy person, so I'll just hopefully I can get what I got into it. So I'll take what I get, and that'll be that. I hope you guys have a good day. Like I said, any questions, just leave a comment below, call me, text me, whatever. If you want to come look at the car, just come look at it. Once again, the address is 5809 West 3rd Street, Dayton, Ohio 45417. My number will be in the post. And if you have any questions, just hit me up. Later.